What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm working on the BMW again. It's an E46 2001 325 Ci, 5-speed, but that does not matter for today. I just finished replacing all the, the thermostat and all the coolant hoses, and I'm going to be showing you how to bleed the coolant system. So you start off, take your cap off, and then we're going to remove this bleeder screw. And if you can, find somewhere that you can either A, park on an uphill, or jack the driver's side up and keeping the passenger side down. The goal here is you want this point in the system to be the highest point, so that as we fill it up, gravity will allow the air bubbles to travel out here. So what we're gonna do now is continuously fill in coolant and watch the coolant eventually come out of here. And when it first starts to come out, you're gonna notice that there are gonna be bubbles coming out with it. And you're gonna keep on going until you see constant coolant coming out of that bleeder screw hose, or the hole from where the bleeder screw was. And don't worry, your car's not gonna take this much coolant. I'm just finishing off two of the coolant containers that I have before I switch to the full one. That on there before I embarrass myself working with one hand and videotaping with another. So this is the full one. I don't ever recall ever having to put more than one, but I'll pause it until it starts coming out of this hole. Man, I hope I didn't speak too soon. I normally buy the concentrate, cut it 50-50 and have 2 gallons. There we go, finally. Okay. So as you see, bubbles coming out. I have the catch can underneath it so I don't make a mess. And now you're gonna slowly keep adding. Keep adding coolant. You see how there's still bubbles coming out every now and then? That's fine. If you're running low like me, you can wait. Let the bubbles travel. Give them time to come up. If you want, and put the bottle down. You come down here, you can squeeze the tube. As you see, when you squeeze it, you're gonna push some more air that's trapped in the system. You're gonna help the coolant get to where it needs to go. Do the same thing with this one. There we go. I'll keep adding coolant. All right, it's full. I'm gonna watch. Give it time. Do you see any bubbles coming out? If it's been a while and you're squeezing the tube and you don't see any more, you're good. It's time to cap that bleeder screw back on there. Don't over torque it, just get it nice and seated. There's a little gasket on there. If you don't have a brass one, I recommend updating to a brass one because the plastic ones break. And then you'll pull in air. Also, don't run the car with this bleeder screw open or cracked open or off. You're just gonna pull in air into the system and you'll have to do this all over again. So I got a little more coolant to play with. Let me give it another squeeze. I don't see any bubbles coming out. That's me letting go, just pulled in air. So we'll do this. Top it off one more time before I cap it. I'm happy with that. So I'll take this. Take this out. It went down just a little bit. There we go. Make sure the gasket's on there. Don't cross thread this. If you have a metal one, it's easier to do that. Just start it nice and easy by hand. And then snug it down just until it stops. There we go. That's on there. And now, as you can see, our coolant level, mine's stuck. I just had it empty. Let me get that. Pop it down. There we go. As you can see, we are full, we're overfilled. So the next step is to take our hose and bottle, and we're gonna siphon some of that out. Take one end in here, take the other end, you're gonna suck on it, watch the coolant come out, and now gravity will do the rest of the work for us. Stick that in your bottle. I'll hold it with my feet, and now we'll just watch. You'll be able to see the fill tab if you look in there. That's about right. And that's it. Just blow into this end to clear out the hose. That way, when you let go of this, you're not making a mess. You can cap it off, dispose of that. And now, as you see, it's filled. Done. Take this cap, put it back on here. Just hand tight. Sorry, I ran out of memory. But anyways, if it's still overheating, chances are you have air in the system. So do this again and you should be good to go. I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions, comment down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, and I'll see you guys next time.